kunnen doen voor wat het was, ja. Oké. Okay, let's go.
I also still think that either if they must make it so you can change the jerseys mid-game, or I feel like if they don't want to do that, then at least program in confusion for the PC as well. Because if you're going for realism, I can't think of another reason why you would not make it changeable, but you do everything else.
Maybe we just miss it. That's the
That's
other,
probably
that's the other dangerous
it's probably
one.
the most likely option. But it would have been funny if they also passed to other players like our players and oh, what the hell?
That would have been a wild goal.
First off,
Hey. Did we ever name the stadium?
I definitely edited the stadium. I don't know if I named it.
Jesse. That's all the Sutian.
Sutian.
I don't know how you would say it. The Sutiner.
A sweetener. Yeah, warning.
Oh, that's a bit frustrating. Tomorrow I've got like 13 classes.
Oh.
So now in between that 13 I have to try and communicate and say, okay, here I am again. And you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I guess you can always just go that way of, listen, I'm in classes, please just fix this, tell me what you need. I can't, like for you to tell, I don't know if that's specifically what they want, but to tell them when the problem comes, please tell us exactly. Because that takes like, I feel like no, you send your people and taste it on your PC and see when the trouble comes, because it will come soon.
Charge!
Nice. Today when I cleaned Andrea's bins, dude wanted to like did a whole like pull me closer kind of thing, and then because I wanted to leave, and then he like sort of just pulled me a
wanted
bit
to stop you.
Yeah, so I was just like obviously pushed a bit further, and yeah, it was fine. And we started to reverse around the bend, and we went out. And I was to reverse quicker, and Jude came in sprinting towards us. I was just laughing because like, what are you doing? And then he just kept on coming until past the gate. Definitely chipped in. And obviously I stopped, and he just stood there outside the gate. The gate closed.
Hi,
I said,
Judy.
Jude, now what?
Yeah.
And I just rang for Lucy. And she came and got him. But I could see when she got him, he didn't want to like
Yeah, immediately
come
go.
in. But then he... a part of me felt like, is Jude gonna like put up like a bit of a scene now with Lucy or... But no, he was fine. Oh,
Ooh, not bad, not bad. We just don't have the legs to talk about that. Let's put legs
talk
on.
about it. What's up with Alpha? He only joins his job next week, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, see. Alpha, if you can hear this.
But so that must be the internet thing.
Yeah.
You're on 100. So weird this journey. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Shit like that.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah. It's a bit better. Yeah. Nice. Sorry. Should just play it back.
Oh, there's so little time left.
Oh shit,
I
you
thought
see. So I thought we were like 70 or something.
same.
Okay, but nice.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take a draw. I'll take a drawing of a butterfly.
Value vision.
Coming in live. Yeah, no.
Like 1 0 0 0. So we got a concurrent viewer, and then it should go over to views. Didn't even go there. We're just on straight nil, as I say. That then makes me wonder that Alpha.
Even get a notification or
Yeah,
whatever.
did that even happen now? What's
Just need
you got the one view.
You may show Maquetla. No. I've been dreaming about this happening. Thanks for giving me the chance. Senior squad gaffer, I'm desperate to show everybody what I can bring to the team. I was impressed, son. To make him feel like a really like an impressed son.
Emirates. Can just not
Fuck up. What?
It's always fun to make like a manager, and then we make like a crazy manager, and people like underestimate him, and then he does well. Now it feels like we did a crazy manager, and he sucks. Like when I look at him, like he's just such a piece of shit. What's dat thing called? Storm stuurt me twee. It's not somebody that does stuff like this, but I just find it extremely funny. It's an inspirational quote. You're doing your best, which is fucking embarrassing. Volgende een. Stop being afraid of embarrassing yourself. You're already an embarrassment. It's nothing new. That's not tough.
Yeah.
Okay. You're giving your best. Nee. Just imagine the father telling the kid. That's like it always gets reminded or it gets reminded of like it's this, there's like a few things in life that we got no reference, like color. What does your eyes look like? What do you see? We just assume it's
the same.
but it could even be like 3 or 4 points. It's exactly the same, but it's a few points different. But we don't know that. I don't know if there's a way to prove that. Maybe there is. But anyways. And one of this, I just think of 13th floor with Jaren and being like, no, I'm sick, I can't. And he was always more sick. So he could never work. Then you're like, okay, but I can't.
You have permanent sickness.
But then the other thing is most now, you can tell somebody, you just give your best.
That one is.
We don't know what the
F is the best for that person.
like. Even if the person's like, I pushed further than what I'm used to, and I feel like, okay, but Peter pushed 3 times further than what he's used to. But then you can start debate. Yeah, but he's used to is usually chilled. My used to is usually.
Yeah, it's an endless.
And then you also know that most hear, hey Alpha, what's up? But then you also hear the thing of, no, but if you think you've tried hard, you're only given.
Yeah, that there's a
40%. So yeah, it's just you're like, okay, but I don't. Yeah.
Nope. I guess red is gonna be fine.
What's up with the white?
Red and
What's
black.
wrong with the white?
This is grey. I can imagine that it's gonna be more darker than we think. So I think a clear red and the
Okay.
black.
What's up, Alpha? Are you excited for your job? Oh, I'm tired. You see pink.
Big game, Charlie.
What?
I'm more interested in this for the coin. The
Yes.
further we can get, every little qualifying stage, every little is like a big financial boost.
What the frick is up, guys? How you doing? Good, Alpha. What the frick is up? I don't know how to answer that. Oh,
Charlie, go. Oh, that is a hungry team. They don't know us. They don't know. Fucking know.
what were you running to the net?
That is what I always tell the strikers.
Yes, they called me today. I'm gonna go there, get the clothes, and sign the contract tomorrow.
It must be such a cool feeling. Like, if it's something that you really wanted and whatever, you go and it's the official.
I think I agree with you. I'm just thinking, we in South Africa, I think there's probably contracts you do sign, but it doesn't feel like official to me just because of South Africa. And I guess I've only signed the contract when I did waitering jobs, so I don't actually know the true feeling. But I think it must be so crazy to sign with the military, like a 2-year contract, and apparently once they pay the money in, and it sits there in your account. That must be so weird.
Yeah.
Like it must be such a cool, cool and not bad feeling, but a strange feeling. Oh, thought I had that guy.
Cut off maybe. Morgan Gibbs White. Ha.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow. That's good, Alpha. Really happy for you. Alpha, you don't have to share the numbers, but I'm just curious on
Yes, sir.
the numbers. I'm joking.
Got content.
I'm just curious on like how much more. Can you give like a percentage on how much more you'll be receiving? Like how good is this for you financially? Oof, hope we both missed that. It's crazy that you guys have no grey hair while mine already started.
I don't have hair, so you can't really say I don't have grey hair. And then my beard is grey.
Well,
Not full grey, but I've
but
got. It's getting more and
it's
more
turning,
grey.
Yeah, it's turning.
And if I
I
don't
do
show,
have
yeah.
like I think I've pulled out 2 grey beard hairs. That's what I've done. So mine
No,
is,
I've got like a.
mine is still taking. But Alpha, what I do want to say is if I look at people our age, I think, let's just call it lucky for now, but I think I'm on the lucky side. If we call grey and balding unlucky, which I don't think it is,
Yeah.
but let's just call it for now, then I think I'm on the lucky side. Because I've seen so many people our age. Either a fat recede, obviously my hairline is also receding, but like fat one, or grey, or like it just, I always just thought it only happens at 40, but the average is, yeah. So I think Alpha, what I'm trying to say is, if you are turning grey now, it's not like that strange. I'm going to play back because then we're playing forward. That was close. I was ready for that. The salary will be around after tax, 27. Okay.
That's good.
Now that you have thrown that number,
Is it worth missing our stream?
what
That's
what did you get?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Just for comparison. Oh, I should have focused on that one now. It happens gradually, you mean?
Yeah. For sure.
And that gradually also as like it's different from people.
Mine was quite quick.
Yeah. But
I could see it was thinning. And I guess that was the gradual part. But then somewhere it would just be sad to keep it. I still want to give it one grow. I guess if I do that, just the top grow, that comb over at the top, I can get away with it. Then it's also a lot of PT.
I do think,
Like
Charlie,
fat message.
I got around the same with this job, but I didn't enjoy it. That's why I changed it. Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, that's a lack of change. The fact that I can earn the same money while having fun really got... Yeah, definitely. And the thing, Alpha, also for me, it's not necessarily like this extreme change. But if you just change just because of a boss being not an asshole, but just not nice to you, and you have a different boss that just treats you normally, and that for me is already worth. Like if you could just change that small bit, then that's lacquer. That's good. I wanted to say, Charlie, I think what have we spoken about this before? It feels to me that 90% of your hair situation is stress.
Makes sense.
I'm struggling. Like, West Side is just okay, minimum wage is around. Okay. But I don't know how it works there, Alpha, but I feel like you should fight for that in a way. Like I know some people always look around for more, for better. And as the time goes on, you have more experience. So then if a company asks you what do you want, then you tell them I want 3,000 euros or whatever.
Yeah.
And one day somebody will be like, okay, yeah, we'll pay you that. Yeah. But like I said, I know how they work there.
Can't you get like I don't know if it's in every job that way, but could you get like a definitive contract? I think it's what they call it or something. Let me just focus here. No. Nice. I wanted to do that, but
No, I'd rather not. Nice. Well, if I can get support, that is an open goal. Oh, Charlie. Oh. Through ball, but didn't go through. Yes, it increased the longer you work, of course. Yes, I'll be getting a definitive contract after the 7-month contract if they want me to stay.
But that's nice. As far as what I've heard is if you get that, I don't know if your salary will increase a little bit with the definitive one, but then you're so secure in that job. So the only thing I know a little bit is if you get a definitive contract there, it's like you're there. You can even sometimes you can go out of your job and go try other jobs, even for a year, and then they replace him maybe with you. But if he says he wants it back, he can get it back. It's kind of cool.
Makes sense that they give it some time, because it's obviously a serious decision for the company to make. Oh, what the heck? How did I just basically did an assist after one, like, I guess it was a weak assist, but still.
Yes. Yeah. They're pushing.
Yeah, it's like a huge company. One long-term users, yeah. So.
No.
Oh man.
No.
That's actually a lot of money for. That's a strange alpha that with that salary you're like, obviously there's everywhere terms and stuff. And people have different viewpoints, but if you have that salary in South Africa, you're like a rich man. Especially if you like alone. If you have like a wife and like 3 children, I can see like it's somewhere pushing it a bit, but you won't be seen as like poor at all.
You won't be a puffer.
If you stay like in a 3-bedroom, you can even buy the house. Get like a normal average car. Salary can make it.
Yeah, because it's euros. That's 20. I see. It's like 54 then.
My cousin gets 3,000 after tax, but still can't get to the end of the month. Shit. He doesn't gamble or use drugs.
But we've got different gambles and different drugs. But I don't know what's the state there.
Yeah, because why do you, like, wait. I think just to add to what he's saying. I mean, you make it to the end of the month with your salary, but he doesn't. So there's obviously some reason, right? Or you're missing something. Maybe it's like waste. I don't know how I just did that, but still have the ball, so that's good. I'm trying to grab this guy. Oh, nice. Netherlands is so extremely expensive. That's weird. You know, Alpha, there's a guy here in where we live. He's an Englishman from England. And he works for a company in London, but they live here. And you can just see they are wealthy people. So it's basically if you could somehow get a remote job, and you move to South Africa, dude, yo.
Yeah, there's many of my students that are young and they like trying to obviously hustle, and they've got remote work, I'm like, can you work anywhere? He's like, yeah, he goes on holiday for 6 months to one place, and then, which is cheaper, like Thailand, and then he goes back to his. And I'm like, dude, if you move to South Africa, you've got it made in the shade. Nice.
Ooh, it is coming.
Sorry.
I spend 550 euros a month on groceries for myself.
Cool.
But that doesn't seem like crazy. If I think about if your salary is like minimum, not minimum, but just above. Like think about 500 is like a fifth of his salary.
Mm.
So that means if you get 5,000 rand a month, there will be 1,000 rand on groceries.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem to. If you think, if people, the first thing was like groceries and rent.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get 5,000 rand, I don't see you renting a place of 3 grand.
Yeah.
Even if you do then, but then you still have 1,000 rand left. So I feel like you're doing good. So that feels good to me.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? So I don't know what the. Nice. I was so scared that flippin' FIFA was gonna do some weird shit.
I was prepared to get like a Roy card there. It wouldn't have been a pen.
Yes. Beautiful. Oh!
So
Just stole it
pokey.
mid-run. Nice. Yeah. Oh, MR. Does the Netherlands have the most expensive Big Mac in the world? That's interesting. That would be sick to
That
know.
would be-
Yes, man, fast food is crazy expensive, true. Yeah, when my sister went there, she would like to get like a muffin
Mm.
and just eat that. Like it's such a. For me, it feels like if I have a holiday like that overseas,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to deprive
Mm-hmm.
my food choices. I don't know what the right thing
Mm.
to say is. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Especially, depends on where you go, I guess. But a big part of travel is to taste their food.
yes.
Maybe not their Big Mac, but if you go to Italy, you want to taste Italian pizza, not just a cup
Right.
of coffee. And
That frustrates me. Like you can't push the player because then they do that weird hard touches. But if you don't push the player, they like run up to you. Don't pass. Thank you. I know with my sister though, she did like try to experience the food there, but like 80% of her food buying was like cheap stuff.
snackies. Mm-hmm.
And then she'll go in like to a restaurant and like pay a lot of money to eat there to experience it, obviously. But it's just, I don't know, it just bothers me that it just would be nice if you could every day have like a lacquer. Let's try this now, let's do.
Oh.
But it's good to know that if for some reason we ever go to budget for that as well.
Yeah, it's like such a. I see a big message. I'll just get possession all that half time. No.
South Africa is a way better place to live. If you have a decent salary in SA, you're basically in heaven, man. Great weather, laid back atmosphere. Here it's very cramped and hectic and fast. Imagine being a pizza and then having generational debt. Imagine buying a pizza, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Generational debt. You have to tell your grandkids. Grandpa made a big mistake when he was young.
We bought a pizza.
And I didn't even finish it.
Yeah. It was mediocre.
Alpha, but that would be crazy if you can come to South Africa.
I think you'll like the experience.
We can show you around.
Ready?
Yes.
Not in the mood for pennies.
Oh yeah. Have you done penalties in
Nope.
26?
So I guess that could be cool, but
Well, speaking about the money thing you mentioned, I feel like, oh shit, I want to win now. Just straight up. Yes.
you see.
Okay. I mean, I'm here. Yeah, I just need one more. Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
It's well worth it. It's well worth it.
so good. If I'd come to SA, I'd flee to Lesotho ASAP. Ease Fufu and go back to SA. I think, I don't know. I've never actually experienced I think the word is like experience firsthand how like a foreigner reacts to our culture. Like I've obviously seen moments, but obviously it was so cool for me to see somebody. You get them at the airport, and they're like, What is this? Why is this like this?" Or from the get go, you have to explain to them. This is how we. Yeah, I actually told somebody today that if I see what's going on in the world, at this moment, South Africa is actually looking like a very nice place to live.
Move toggle.
Yes. I think it's pretty much the same.
Nice, Tommy. Capers.
Oh shit! Well done, Charlie. Why was he mind blown though? I would like to know that. Yes, that was a difficult one to choose. That's effed up. Like that one went so quick, and you got it so tight.
Your power is nice. My power is just too low. Oh.
So close. So far they've only went middle and right. Oh, what? Skydid, wasn't it? I guess that's part of the rookiness. Okay, middle or right? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go right.
Middle.
Fuck. Middle just feels so indecisive to me. And I hate it when I choose middle and they shoot right. I feel like if I had an option and I chose nothing. But middle's obviously an option.
It is.
But it just doesn't feel like an option. Emma is also from SA. I worked as a gym. People are quite friendly here. Yeah, that's very true.
We're a lacquer nation. I wish I could explain the word lacquer ordentlik.
Welcome over to he said he went to Checkers and the last asked him how are you, and he was like, what the F? The lady. Yeah, that's, you know what, when the first time I heard people saying we're a friendly nation, I was like, I guess, but then I realized we're not like an asshole nation. So we're just like, I feel like normal, and you realize, and you hear, oh, people like in London or whatever, they don't look at you, they don't greet you, then you're like, oh, we're just normal, but in comparison we look friendly. I think that's the. What is it in Afrikaans? Lekker means tasty in Dutch. It's in short, it's like good.
Because it is tasty. That is.
That is the word, actual word. But then it started changing, or it became like a slang for all of South Africa. So in easy terms, it's just saying it's good. But because, or this is just my interpretation, I think with what South Africa has gone through, that word became more powerful. Because it will be connected to our culture as well, like our South African culture, and it feels like the secret word we use. That we just like if we just say like, if we braai or we do like a barbecue braai, whatever, the weekend, it will be lekker. It just feels more home, more like, yeah, because that's something we do. But it just means it'll be good. Because you can also ask somebody, are you lekker? And you're asking if you're good. Or if somebody says, yeah, I went on holiday this weekend, you can say, oh, lekker. Oh, that's nice, that's good. And if that explains it to you. I would love to learn, this is one of the... I would love to learn a language to a point where I can talk and understand their slang properly. But it's one of those dreams that you probably won't do. But it sounds nice. Ja, het met my heel duidelik uitgeleg. Yeah. I suck at languages. I also think I do actually, Emma. They're supposed to. I think humans believe you can have like a knack for languages. I always wondered about that, because you get people that almost apparently pick up new languages like this, but then I always wonder, but because there's so many ways you can learn a language, I wonder what do you go through to learn a language. But what I do realize, that's why I think I suck, is that some people say like, yeah, in this language you say this word, and it's like, oh, that's cool, but then I feel like after later I forgot that word. And then I see other people that don't forget the word, and then just that makes me feel like I'm not good with. Maybe it's just a memory thing.
Math. Okay.
Okay, is this our league?
Yeah.
Okay. To play back is to play forward.
And play the way you face.
Yeah, especially with these oaks. Oh, that was close. I think it was onside as well. No matter what essay came out of Afrikaans paper 3, I was doing my role model. That was all. I don't know how to explain this, but there's some things that got me excited in school, and I always liked choosing like a topic for essay, and then my mind went like crazy. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write this, and it's always like it was fun to me. What frustrates me about writing though is, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but it frustrates me how slow my hand moves, and then I feel like I get like impatient, and that just it. I can't sit with that. It's almost like the people. It feels like I'm thinking like that then, and then I just get frustrated and I leave it.
With typing on a phone. That's why I voice note more.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I have a fat frustration with. So I tend to even type my. There's no that feature on the phone where it picks up what you're saying. So even when I type sometimes, instead of voice noting, I voice the phone and it's typing for me. What do they call that? There's a word for it. But anyways,
Speech to text.
yeah, it's another word, but that's probably the most simple way to say it.
Hold me then together. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Nice. I see a guy. I see a guy.
I meant the one straight above.
It is actually really. I know the school system is weird. It does feel. It is silly to me that school feel like should be at least in categories of like. What do you call the normal system? Like intellectual or. Like you have to put in a group, like the fact to memorize facts and. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
If the other group can be like sport,
And creative and this and
mechanical, and like I feel like how cool would it be if you're like, yeah, I got like A double plus in school, but you got like a C minus with like studying. It's like, yeah, but you're like a superstar on the sports field and you could do this and that. And but I guess if you judge like that, everybody will get A plus unless you don't try.
But I feel like, if you say you have a degree, it means something. It's maybe not the biggest thing in the world, but you don't have to say what that degree is. When you go, I have a degree, it's like, oh, okay, you studied. Middle. Beautiful. Okay, push.
Just
Nice.
Doncaster, Doncaster.
Focus here. But it doesn't matter. It gives you a level up in the world.
Yes.
So if you say you have a degree, it's like, oh, do you have a degree? No. Then it's like that keeper, like, well, fuck you then. But what sucks for me is like, there's people that dedicate the same amount of time, same effort, if not more effort, in doing rugby. And I'm using martial arts just because the verbiage is the same. But to get a black belt usually takes 4 to 6, if not more years. And then you're a first degree. Obviously, that's just the similar terminology. But that waits for nothing. It has no weight. And it's like, no, I feel like it must show something. If you say, I did rugby up until college and I did this or I did that, that hours, that effort, that must account for something small. Obviously it does in your life and you'll live it, but it would be cool if you could say, I know.
What do you mean though with it counts for nothing? Like from which perspective?
So if I apply now for another job, I can't say I have a first degree black belt.
So it's more for opportunities?
Yes. To have, more opportunities, but almost for the world to open its eyes to see that it took the same effort in a different way.
Yeah.
So you have because if I want to teach in certain countries English, they don't care what my degree is, as long as I have a degree. If I don't have the degree, and I could be the best English teacher in the world, it doesn't matter. Now, I wish you could say, yes, I don't have school degree, but you literally have, let's say, sport degree or art degree. It means like you spent the same equivalent of hours and so many people after you, before you, has quit. And you were the one out of the many that continued. And you got to grade 8 in music, or in piano, or in whatever.
Well, there's some things. This is where it gets like a bit. Like, I agree with you. There should be more recognition for stuff we do. But then I wonder, like, if I studied just to be a teacher, something basic. I wonder what the time is I put in comparison to do my black belt. Like, I'm literally talking hours. Shit. Like, that, you know what I mean? So first I would like to know the hours. It would be, imagine, like black belt, it's like, let's actually double more the hours. Because then it was actually ridiculous that you don't. I'm just curious on the hours, that's the first thing. And then, what I make peace with, but then obviously there's a debate the other way, is that I take my hat off to somebody that sat like this. I feel like, because I can easily, I would love to get my black belt. It will be so, maybe like more in like jiu-jitsu or something. But even if I say study or do black belt in any,
You'll choose
all
black
day,
belting.
all day, and I'll love it. So it feels to me that I'll do 4 times more hours, 5, 6 times. But then what I'm saying, the other argument is because there's other people that enjoy studying more. So it's just a more preferred. But I know there's something that they like with, yeah, but you sat down and did something that a lot of people struggle with. Some people might get it right easier, but I feel like the world agrees that it's like this irritating thing almost. But then, full circle again, I do think if you did a martial art and you got a black belt, that feels to me like that should give more, a lot more recognition.
No.
I know from my part, if I have to employ somebody and he tells me he's a black belt, it will tell me a lot.
I would ask which school, but
yeah, I guess that's the other thing is what is the graduating vibe?
Bar.
Yeah, what is that? Because obviously with a degree you have to go through university.
But there's like, but that's like, you say like the particulars, because there are some universities, online courses that I will do. That is like people say, do this one, buy this one, because you pay actually. Technically, you buy your degree. Obviously, there is hard work, and it depends on. Don't think you necessarily buy your medicine. But there were people that said, no, if you just want a degree, you can do this at this course, at this school, because you can do it online, it will take you so long, and then you have your degree. And it's like, there are some degrees that are, even though it's still a degree, it's not a master or a doctorate or a blah blah blah, it's easier than others.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, I'm doing like a theology degree. How difficult is that compared to doing a math degree? So one, you really need to understand things, and the other one, you kind of need to remember history. And the other one is a physical thing, and the other one is musical. And it's just like, rank and rate this place. Lesotho!
But for me, that, like, I'm just going on a thing. If somebody comes to me for a job and he's like, I've got a degree, it's very, I feel like it's very clear. Oh no. It's very clear on the effort what was given. Like, obviously, if you say, yeah, but I'm a doctor, like in medicine, that was obvious. But I feel like if you say I did like this, I joined this online college, that already is for me like, you probably don't have a degree, and then you obviously have to say what they have the degree in, and there's probably going to be something in like, in
Kids
the
finger
way
painting.
human think when it's like, what's the one day Lebet the whole time is I know history
On a teaching degree.
and history is the one day. Oh, what's that? The movie we watched, Victorian poetry. It's like a 1-year course. Like to me, that feels like, okay, but I feel like that's almost the same if you say like, I don't know the belt colors ranks, but if you tell me I've got a purple belt, I'm like, okay, but it's cool.
You didn't
You
go
have
all
a
the
black
way.
belt though. Black belt just feels like you're there.
You did cross the finish line to some degree.
It also for some reason, if you say, oh, we actually missed, depends on the degree. I know people who go study political science, laugh out loud. There's a ton of online degrees though that are ranked higher than some local degrees. But that's ranking. I'm gonna leave up to my mind.
Yeah, nobody. Okay, probably not nobody. Very few people go like, let me just check that ranking.
But what I want to
With
say is that
with a Venn.
so just a Jersey's work, yeah, is if you tell me you've got a black belt in Taekwondo, I always think like, okay, shit, he did something in his life at some stage. If you tell me you have your second degree, it won't mean double as much to me at all. I feel like if a black belt is 100%, I feel like its second degree feels to me like 110. And I know that doesn't make sense, but for me it's such a weird. You know what gets to me with fighting? If I see that people it's like 7th dan in karate, because that is probably what makes it worthless. People see karate, and then they're like, oh, is this what's going on? And they connect all the fighting to karate, and they say, oh, so black belt actually means shit. Oh, okay. That's what happens. That's my theory.
Fights this weekend. Very good fights.
We're not here though, but might as well go to bed now.
Maybe borrow the laptop.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use it.
I don't know if I'll borrow it with joy. See, like this, I understand, is sun and shade.
Yeah,
Still a bit difficult, but I accept it.
That's more the
but
eyes.
This would have been impossible.
Online does it. Wait, Mateo. Oh, he's just calling out Mateo. Online doesn't discredit though. Due to COVID, I had to finish my undergrad and entire. Yeah, of course. No, not at all. Yeah, there's. I don't.
But I think we have biases. So it's not justifications, but it's biases. If somebody tells me they have a black belt in Taekwondo, I'm like, wow. If you tell me you have a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, even I that have the black belt in Taekwondo, I'll be like, wow. So I think we have our biases, which you think this one deserves a little bit higher acclaim than the other, which it shouldn't be. And I think that's the whole point of this conversation. Is we've found everything to be worth something, but we neglect. This kid spent his whole life playing the piano or the guitar.
The thing though.
Think of Kane Storm. His dedication to his craft and the level that he is. I feel like good luck for anyone trying to get there. Just going on.
Yeah, that's I think the online thing though, I was gonna say doesn't change anything at all. If you say you have a certain degree online or not, I don't see my mind changing. But it's obviously, for me, it feels like what happened online. Like, I mean, if you could somehow do medicine online, I'm not gonna think, yeah, but you didn't study that like at a university though. It's not gonna change anything for me. Yeah. But it's so weird because I'm thinking now about, like you mentioned, Arcane Storm situation. Just to give you guys an idea, he's a musician, a really good musician that has put a crazy amount of hours in his craft.
A lifetime. A young
Probably,
lifetime,
yeah.
but a lifetime.
But for me, if I have to like try to be, I think it's biased, but just to debate this. If you tell me now I'm an employer, and he's like, yeah, but this guy put his whole life, like, look at his dedication. Oh wait. What the hell did that guy intercept that?
Yeah, you make that. Okay, I'm gonna play a bit more back.
The way they just take the ball with no effort frustrates me. Anyways, my question then will be, but what else did you do? So the reason then why I would go back to the way of the world is, I know to be able to do that, you never actually, because studying it. Oh, F no. Studying is, there's a certain rhythm that happens by getting your degree, and that just feels to me that a certain person went through that. But in his case, I know you can just play guitar whenever you want. He still did the hours, but my thing is like, okay, but in my work you're going to do stuff that's frustrating. You can't just do it when you want to. It's going to be irritations. It's going to be, and I feel like university teaches you like 13th floor almost. And that's my thing that's going to sit with me. It's like, okay, but I want something else that you can show me, that you won't be, I guess, I don't know if the word is like a nuisance in the workshop or... So just from my point of view, that will also frustrate me. And the same if you say I've got a black belt. Like if you tell people now I've got a black belt, I want to say, okay, but you need to give me something more because you're 34 years old. So what else did you do? And the moment you say like, oh, I've actually been teaching for 4 years, and you can show like what happened in those 4 years with the classes, for me that will be like, yo, so you dedicated to get a TEFL thing, which isn't now a big degree, but you did that.
Yeah.
And then you build like a small business, and you've dedicated to hours of teaching. So that feels like, yo, this guy really, if he wants to do this, he does it. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like then there will be no reference to me for the Taekwondo at all. But obviously it's frustrating that, like, it's easy for me to say all this stuff because it's such a personal thing then, and you want it to be more universal. I think that's what makes it difficult. Ah, Rafe.
Right back.
I play forward. What profession? I'm in waste management. I'm just sticking to my guns with that one. Just
Shit.
see. I think what I actually should do is say I'm a game developer, but I'm not. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to explain that. Not that it needs explaining.
I hear you. So complicated.
And it's
being
more
a
interesting than waste management. So usually people don't ask more about waste management. Nice. Come on, outrun this guy now. Come on, Thompson. Come on. Push. Push.
Little through.
I don't.
Should have said strike, but then other words came out my mouth. Like balls. How cool would it be if I got on a live stream and then would get millions of views?
But you have to like. I don't want to say this, but it needs. You can't just
No.
watch the other side then.
No, it must be onto that camera, must be stuckies, must be interesting.
It must actually be on me.
Yeah,
That's actually.
look at Makoele.
I'm just trying. Yes. Oh.
Breathe, we're almost there. Balalalala.
Come on, James. Oh, and so I need support. Let's actually put us on attacking. Ooh. Oh! I chipped that one. It would have been sick.
Would have been
If he
wild.
just chipped it out of his hand. Let's do FC 26 giveaway soon. I'll also pay with you guys. What? I'll pay with you guys.
To who do you want to give a FC away? Did you get a PlayStation 5? Let's do a giveaway. I'll pay half.
Actually, I think that's actually a
Great
good
idea.
idea, Alpha. But if I can be more like, I think it will boost a lot if you like go in and you advertise FC26 giveaway and you say like, listen, we're gonna give it away in 1 hour. But I wish then the concurrent viewers was like on 150.
Yeah.
And then you announce the giveaway, then push it to like 300 or 400, and then you do the giveaway. I think that's pretty sick.
And then, but then we'll
Yes, you'll definitely. That's a sick idea.
give it away to Alia.
As a bargaining price to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Or you give it to you, Alpha, to say to stay moderator.
Yeah. Excellent deals.
Kaipash. You'll literally have thousands of viewers and some will stick. I wonder if that's the case. Do you think so, Alpha? Because you obviously have to do something like we're giving away in like 2 hours. And then you yeah, do it like that. That'll be sick though. I'm trying to think how do you milk that, but if you do a giveaway and hype it up, I'm sure you'll be on the front page. Nobody's doing it. That's true. I don't see game giveaways.
That is very true, Alpha.
Alpha, but the problem is for me though is I actually still owe Charlie money for this FCE board. I don't see myself owing more. That's what makes it so weird. The streaming thing is like, when do you invest?
Very true.
That's a good idea. Very good, Alpha.
It will sit with us. We'll check whatever new games there are, but then there must just be like the 10-minute games.
Yeah, you just see like what if it's like a 500 or 300 or.
But it must be probably new-ish, with some kind of, or when they're on special, you know, like Bloons giveaway. When
Yeah.
Bloons is on like 80% off.
I wonder what the vibe will be, but obviously if you could do like a Like FC is actually a good space now.
Yeah.
It's hot now, and then it's kids being like, I wish I can get it, but I can't. Or you could say like the winner gets the game he or she wants. Yeah, that's also a good idea. I think with the FC, what makes it like great for me is it can be in your title, it can be on your
Yeah.
everywhere. It could be FC giveaway, and then people will attract.
That would have been cool if either we had even little Instagram page or even a TikTok where you could have gone live already. It's like giveaway in next 30 minutes or hour.
Imagine you because you get a code, a serial key basically that you can send out. But imagine you do that. So you say like you're gonna launch a key on the stream, and whoever types it in Steam the quickest enters, claims that game.
That's so well done.
But
You
people-
release, let's say it's 15 digits, you release it in 3 sets of 5 or something. You really have to focus. Or it's in one of the comments.
Yeah, we comment like every or every minute, like Alpha comments, and then if Alpha just keeps on chatting as the moderator, and he releases random numbers. Like if he says, "Hey guys, excited for FC26," and then 26 actually, and if you add the numbers,
Maybe
it's the
makes
code
it clear
for
like FC77. It's like, what?
No, okay, shit. Anyways,
PlayStation giveaway.
well, I've missed stuff here now. And there's money involved, that's true. X26 and Black Ops 7 is your best shot now. PS5 Black Ops 7 giveaway. That would go nuts. The PS5 version. I'd love to do stuff like that when you have like the money.
But I would do it, even if we're starting like we are, and I personally add the money. So not just the stream add the money, but you personally could be like, oh, do you want to give a PS5 away? It's a little bit extra this month, but you'll pay it off in game in 2 months or whatever. That vibe. But I don't know how you would do a physical console. Because then obviously it's just local, which is probably not bad. Unless you do all the effort, like...
No, you just
Yeah.
buy them like an Amazon voucher.
Ah, yeah.
Always every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Cake now. Slurp.
But
Alpha!
I think there's a spot for that.
You have entertained my mind now.
Yeah, I'm also entertained.
Thank you. This is why you're the best moderator. And that you
It's
even
only-
suggested you
It's
donate.
only something, man. Gainance. $70. If we split it 3, it's just 23. 23 is literally chump change. That's the thing, Alpha. In South Africa, it's not. I hear you. It's actually not that crazy amount.
Yeah.
But it
And
is
that
still,
you're willing
it's
to
still
do
a lot
it
of
is
money.
kind.
Yes, that's the other thing. For you to pay that towards us is actually insane.
Wild.
Um,
Chump change, man.
and I do think, basically what I want to say is that I think actually we should consider something like that if we want to
Really boost.
each month you like have a giveaway.
Yeah.
I think, because that's the thing about streaming, the moment you make it, that is chump change. Like buying a game each month will be nothing. That's so strange that we don't want to take that. I guess because we doubt. But anyways,
But it's now, the seed has been planted, Alpha, so thank you.
yeah, thanks for that. I don't know if this is your last moderating.
No.
We'll probably keep you as moderator, why not? As you always have the power. Thanks for this. We'll see you guys on Monday.